Thanks for letting me talk. Well, the stakes are just too high. A union of police officers is not like a union of carpenters, electricians, or factory workers. These are police officers, and there is no job like it. As everybody knows, police officers are authorized to use deadly force to kill you dead forever. Police officers are authorized to bust your head open with a baton. Police officers are authorized to sting your eyes blind temporarily with pepper spray. Police officers are authorized to administer 50,000 volts of electricity with a taser. Police officers are authorized to punch you in the mouth, knocking out your teeth. Police officers are authorized to search the contents of your pockets. Police officers are authorized to search the contents of your entire house. Police officers are authorized to search the contents of your car. Police officers are authorized to administer fines for the way you drive or what you drive in. Police officers are authorized to strip search you and do a cavity search. If officers accuse you of being a drug dealer, police officers are authorized to take your car, your house, and all your money. And on top of all that, police officers are authorized to persuade a prosecutor, a jury, and a judge to send you to a state prison for years or even decades. Given this enormous power, it's critical that these extraordinary powers are done in public, in the light, and in front of everyone to ensure that these things are done lawfully, with justification, and with good reason. This is the United States of America. We don't have secret police doing secret things, disappearing people to secret torture camps as is done in other countries. There is to be no expectation of privacy when officers do their job doing the public's business. So for years, it has been a travesty that the city of Urbana has allowed the Fraternal Order of Police to control, dictate, and limit the city's Civilian Police Review Board through the contract agreed upon by the city and the FOP. So thoroughly disempowered has the Civilian Police Review Board become, citizens don't bother to use it, and several times the mayor has admitted to the public that the Civilian Police Review Board ordinance needs to be changed. But guess what? Council can't change the ordinance because the FOP contract demands the ordinance comply with the FOP contract. Also, this contract does not explicitly state for what intentional misconduct officers can be terminated. We need to warn officers that there are lines you will not cross and assure citizens Urbana takes intentional misconduct seriously and it will not be tolerated. But none of these needed changes were allowed to be bargained with the police union. The last contract expired in June or July of 2020. Nothing much was done because of the pandemic, and so it fell to the new council sworn in on May 3rd to finalize an agreement with the police. We went into closed session about the contract on May 17th. It is here where I need to apologize to my constituents. I naively assumed that because I was being asked to approve a new contract with police, I would be allowed to give input as to what needed to be changed. For the entire summer, City Council was told nothing. The contract was never discussed. Even after a contract was approved by the negotiators and given to the rank and file members of the union to approve on August 12th, Council was kept ignorant as to what was going on. Suddenly on September 3rd, the City Council was given its first look at the new contract and told to approve it on September 7th. In closed session on September 7th, we were told by the labor attorney that no changes could be made to the contract because that would be an impasse and the entire proceeding would be given to something called an interest arbitrator, something we were hearing for the first time. I'd like to thank Michelle Brooks and Ben Gert for their efforts on the contract. I appreciated their candor. They did improve this contract in several ways, and I want to acknowledge that. As for my council colleagues, I respect however you vote tonight. I know you have the best interests of the city at heart. In my opinion, city council is being asked to pretend that everything is good with this contract so as to avoid trouble. But nothing is going to change. Needed reform can never happen if city councils here and in the state of Illinois and across the nation continue to bend the knee to the almighty FOP. The FOP works for the city, not the other way around. Even though my vote tonight won't mean anything or do anything, I refuse to play pretend. Thanks for letting me speak.